Look at you. All right.
Look
All
at us.
right.
We're wild and crazy.
Wild and crazy. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Girls week, huh? Well, let me get out of here. I don't want to spoil the mood.
Sam, we're live.
What's going on, everyone?
What's going on? And my boy PK's joining us, man.
Howdy. Putting in a shift today, lads.
We are putting on a major shift. There's no doubt, man. It's gonna be 12 hours strong.
Yeah, no problem.
Get the rippets going.
Rippets
Had
have
to
been
get some
ripped.
water in my system, man.
Yeah,
But,
I may grab some water here in a second. Yo, Sam, what's going on? You're in the washing machine. You're bouncing up and down. What's the word, man?
Well, I mean, we have the absolute worst conditions for fishing today. We do have some clouds coming in, so I have to, give full credit there. But, bluebird skies, it's hot. There's not a lot of wind, and the pleasure boats are out. I mean, this is a pleasure boat lake. In the summertime, you've got a lot of people that vacation here, summer homes, retirement homes, stuff like that. So. A lot of kids out on jet skis and families out on the pontoons, and it doesn't make for great fishing conditions, to be honest with you.
Right.
Sure.
So, but that's just part of it. You still got to figure out a way to catch them and to win. I think the excitement level is going to go up towards the end of the tournament as the sun starts to set and people wear out from running all day. I'm already starting to see some breaks in the pleasure boat action. This is a small lake, guys. It doesn't take much to put pressure on it from a fishing standpoint. And there's a small club that ran an open event here today. We just found out about it. I don't know.
Greg, what time did y'all game?
22 bass boats. And
what time did y'all's game end, Greg?
I was talking
1:30.
to some low.
Go ahead, Sam.
We start.
No, ours started at 6:30 and it's going through 1:30 Eastern.
Okay.
On the bank and
Look, we're losing you, Sam.
I started on my area and I talked to one of the locals sitting on the bank, and she said every bass. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we're good, man. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can still hear you.
Okay, there's a delay. That's what it is. Told me that every bass boat in the lake had hit the docks that I was on, so that's a little disheartening, but not surprising either. So we'll just grind it out. We'll figure it out. I've got 2 short ones. I think Chip's caught a keeper, a small one.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they've got 4 or 5 small ones too. So we'll see.
Gotcha.
Well, right on, man. I'm trying to get some of your teammates on. I've sent out invites to everybody. Okay. I try to get Elsie, Adam, yourself, and I don't. Does Chip have his phone with him and all that stuff ready to go?
He does.
All right, invites are set.
And are we getting the boys on from Detroit?
Yeah, Indy's coming on too as we speak. So we got Mr. George Namath with us, man. What's going on, Mr. Namath?
Oh, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. How are you guys?
Man, good start for your team, bro. Good job, man.
Yeah, it's definitely a team effort. I'm out here right now with Dave, and then kind of in the same area. We were a couple 100 yards away, and we made a little Facebook call real quick saying, "Hey, you got your measuring board?"
Oh. Oh, no.
His went for a drink, so his went for a swim. I've had that happen in an event, and it sucked. So fortunately, I was close enough by, and he's got a few fish on the board, so he has the privilege of having my measuring board because I haven't needed it yet.
Be real with it. Dave Care. Man, you lost your measuring board, man. That's always that's good luck when I hear it in kayak fishing, bro.
I hope so.
Dave, talk about it, man. I mean, you guys are off to a pretty good start, man. You and Eric Palen's got a couple fish on the board for your team. To be honest with you, man, I didn't expect that many fish on the board this early, man. That's a good start.
It is, yeah. We spent time on little spots that hopefully Canada doesn't, I'm sure they know about some of them, right? It's their home lake, but some just places that isn't going to be obvious to the typical bass fisherman. So we're trying to find these left preference spots, and we've been able to do that during our practice. So that's kind of what we've been focusing on so far early on.
Dave, talk about it, man. Dude, I've had the pleasure of competing against you. You've competed in Michigan. You've gone down to Tennessee, and now you're at Indianapolis. And it seems like everywhere you're going, you're catching fish, man. I mean, talk about your background a little bit. Talk about, what makes you such a versatile fisherman, man, from smallies to largies to deep water reservoirs to rivers, man. I mean, you seem to catch them everywhere, bro.
A lot of practice. Right?
Yeah.
A lot of practice, but for me, it's just one of the hardest things for me to learn in starting to do this is honestly the mental part of it, and being able to adjust when you need to. So it's just like, for me, the mental part, getting stronger at that, adjusting. And I'm always trying to learn different techniques and stuff like that. And I try not to make myself just a one-trick pony, pretty much. So just constantly learning, being a student. There we go.
Well, there you go.
Look at that timing.
Oh, no.
That was a good one, too.
Yeah, I saw. Ugh. I mean, as soon as it hit the water, it hit it, huh? Man. Yep. I mean, this is the reality of it, man. This is the real deal. I mean, BK, Mike Elsey, if you can hear me, you're muted, buddy.
Sorry,
there you go, man.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, man. There we go. Mike, man, big game for you guys this week, bro. I mean, big game.
Sure it is.
Yeah, and man, I have so much respect for you and how you handled the situation last week, bro. And I know you're coming out and you want to prove something this week, man. I love what you're doing, man. In that slop right now, I love it, man. That's my kind of fishing, bro.
Well, that's an awful lot of work right now, and I just got here, so hopefully it pays off. But this whole place has been pounded like crazy already this morning by a bunch of boats. I'm just trying to get back here past where they've been and hope for the best. See if there's a big one out here hanging around.
Right on.
So sorry for the camera angle. You're probably seeing my butt most of the time because I'm trying to. I got a paddle.
Well, we normally have to pay for that. It's free.
BK doesn't mind.
Yeah.
Get your dollars out.
We're all fans here.
Only fans.
Yeah, that's right.
Mike Ellis OnlyFans account. And his ass is sponsored. Look at that. His ass is sponsored.
It is. See that? Shrimp fin.
It is.
That's right. But is it insured? Pardon me? Is it insured?
It is. But it is. Oh, man. So that's awesome. It looks like, is that some duckweed there, man?
Yeah, there's duckweed all over the place back here.
Right on, man. I love that stuff, man. I mean, that is such an underrated cover for fish.
I just had one look at it,
Okay.
but that's about all.
Yeah. Well, that's good news, though, man.
It's been a slow start for sure, but it's still early. It's hopefully some of these partiers will get out of here after a while, and this lake will settle down a little bit. Things will turn on. We need some wind, though. Of course, I think we're probably on the other end of the lake. You might be having some wind. That might be making a difference whether they're catching some.
Right. But yeah, like you said, it's solid, man. I mean, I love that stuff, man. That's my thing right there, BK. I love fishing that stuff right there where he's in, man. Just get in deep, get it in the slop, and just let it roll.
Yeah, just a couple bites is all it takes, and it'll change this game,
Yes, sir.
I like this slop. I'm undecided on duckweed because I know when duckweed gets too numerous, it's like really oxygen absorbent. So I know it can make areas to fish in, but I also know it can hold them too. So I'm undecided.
Yeah,
50-50 for me.
Hopefully, I'll help you to make your decision here in a little bit.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Tell him, Mike. Tell him what's up.
Unless you dump it over the boat again. Hope you changed your line out this week.
Yeah, I hope you change that line, man.
Well, I'm not exactly using 8-pound test fluoro I'm doing.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
Yes,
Exactly.
sir.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Mike, I mean, so did you ever find out? I mean, was your guides, like cracked or anything like that? Did you ever figure out what was going on right there after the game was over?
No, it was just it's just one of those things, I guess. I don't know that I could have been trying to get that fish in too fast. I mean, those things are so doggone strong. That first one, the one that was on live camera there, I mean, that was I guarantee you that fish was 6 pounds or more. And
we heard it in your voice, man.
Man, I was sick. Been sick over that thing for 3 or 4 days, actually.
Yeah.
And I don't know, that one's just dogging me. And finally, I don't know, the line just popped. It gave out. I don't know what happened. But what really hurt was 20 minutes later, I had a 4 or 5 pounder on and did the exact same thing. Only this time it made another surge and my line hit my net. And that's when it popped.
Yeah, I mean, and then that does happen. I mean, of course, that's something that it just happens. But I guess my question was this. I mean, I guess it's like Monday morning quarterback. I mean, is there really that much of a minute difference of having, let's say, 8-pound line in St. Clair, or maybe taking the risk and running 10-pound or 12-pound? Do you think there's that much of a difference in the fish seeing the line at that point?
I think it depends on the water clarity.
Right.
And that lake right now is very clear. I was in 17 foot of water at the time, and of course I know it was cloudy, so I couldn't really see that well, but I know where I was on a sunny day. I could see the bottom.
Wow.
Yeah. So that water's really clear.
Right.
So that was a big part of my decision as far as going with a lighter line.
What kind of line were you using, Mike?
I'm pretty diehard on the Seaguar and Vizex.
Oh, Seaguar did that.
Yeah, I know. That's what was surprising.
Shocking.
I mean, everything. It's just one of those deals. I mean, I don't care what kind of line you have. At some point in time, something's going to go wrong.
That's $52 of line. I mean, for
Yep.
real. I mean, that's the high end premium line.
Yeah, I like that stuff too. I mean, for a long time, I was using that Sun line, and at first, I was using like Assassin because it has a real small diameter. But I broke off so many fish on that stuff. I had to go to Sniper. It's like the same clarity. The diameter is just a little bit thicker, but that I used to not really pay attention to stuff like that until you start breaking a bunch.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the only 2 fish I've lost all week while I was there.
Dang.
Just so you have it.
Dang on.
Yeah.
Wow.
I just had a good one blow up here, and he just missed it. Daggone it. Come on.
Interesting to see the variety of techniques we got going here on this body of water. We got some power rods out doing what I'm assuming is a little frog fishing. We've got some people really finessing down.
Yeah, I like it. George, I'm going to get with you, man. Don't you live in Indiana right now?
Yeah, I'm in northern Indiana, in Michigan City.
Okay, I got you. So this is kind of like a pseudo home game for you right now, right?
It is. I'm a tournament director with Grubby and have a series that's about 15 minutes away from here.
Okay.
On Lake Nyona.
Right on. Right on. How much experience do you have on this lake other than last year?
Just last year, and I came out here when I first moved to the area, but before there was like an announcement that this, was going to be a lake for the KFL. Before the KFL existed, I came out here a couple times and just fun fishing.
Right on. Right on. Well, what's your thoughts on the season, man? As a team, you guys are undefeated, man. You come in here, put up a good start, but your season as an overall, man, you got to be thrilled. What's going on, man?
There's happiness for what we've achieved so far, but there's also that sense of foreboding because this is where we were last year. We had a good start, and then things kind of went a little bit downhill. So we got to taste victory, and then we got to taste defeat. So it was on both sides, and we know what they both taste like. We know what we prefer. So we want to come in here and just try our best, and not leave anything on the table, which is all we can do. We're in someone else's yard, and we got to do our best to bring it because we know everybody we played so far has, and there's not been a single game, a single match where anything was a foregone conclusion, and there won't be one with that schedule.
Boy, I like that, man. That's a little different from what we heard last year, man. Everybody says it's one game at a time and all that stuff. You've all heard the sports cliches, but when you go through it, like you have a year under your belt, and that's where like a lot of new teams in the KFL, this is going to be a learning experience for them, man. And they're going to learn. You guys have already paid those college dues, and I think it's helping your season out this year tremendously.
Well, I think it's a learning curve for everyone, and we're a little bit ahead of it, as are the teams that were here last year. From lessons learned, how to think, how to manage your schedule, how to manage your roster, how to manage your time on the water, how to best work together. And for me, in the observations I made with like some of the other teams we played, where we collaborate as a group really, really well. And I don't know that every other team in the league does that, just from watching some of the lives and talking with anglers who, on an off day or at an individual event. But we collaborate very well. We all work really, really well together. And I think that gelling is what kind of sets this group apart, rather than just anyone's fishing skills or abilities or anything like that. It's no one X factor, if you will. It's definitely a team. I hate using some HR words, but it's like a team synergy, if you will. It's like it's a good one, and the dynamic with how we operate, how we fish, how we work together, and we all can turn our backs and know that the other guys are going to do what they need to do or adapt when they need to. And there's no pride. There's no, hey, I'm good at this, so therefore I'm only going to do this. There's none of that. And we don't box each other in, or we don't box anyone in as you're this type of angler or that type of angler. We're all pretty versatile. We fish in some areas that are hard to fish in, right? Like Michigan, St. Clair is its own kind of special fishery, but Michigan in the clear water and deep water and places like that presents its own challenges. There's no state that I've fished in that's harder to fish in than Indiana. So these guys know how to bring it. And
that's a great point, George. That's a great point, man. Like you said, I think that brings the best out of the anglers. I mean, because you have to be, right? Well, look what we have here, man. We got Jeremy Baker on live. Let's go.
What's going on, guys?
Jeremy, man, enjoyed your.
Oh God. Oh, nothing to see here. Y'all, man, find your business.
Right. Jeremy, looks like you're in thick stuff too, man. I enjoyed your interviews, dude. I mean, it was, last week was last week, man. You're back on the water again. You won, but now look, it doesn't really matter because it ties things up this week. You got to take this victory to put the nail in the coffin, man. But man, what a performance, dude! What a performance by your team last week.
Yeah, that definitely was a team win right there last week. I mean, grateful that the team put us in the position to even have that chance. So
That's right. Exactly. It's fun, man. It's fun to watch. I mean, like it seems like you guys in Indianapolis, every time they get on the water together, it's going to be like the Baltimore Ravens Steelers. You know, it's going to be one of those like nail biters, three point favorites, 3-point games. That's what they always make, man. Here we are, man. We're seeing the same thing now. You know,
right.
it's awesome.
Expect nothing less.
Exactly. You guys come out to a little bit of a lead here this morning or this afternoon, 62.75 to 15.5. But and I know, I think towards the end of this game, man, I think fireworks going to happen again, man. I really do.
Yeah, it's super hot out here right now. It's calm. I'm looking forward to later on here today, hopefully picking up. But whatever you can get right now is definitely a bonus.
Right. BK,
I
man.
thought Sam was hooked up right there before he cut out.
Sam, you got a fish on the board? Oh, he
did,
does.
yeah. He
Dude.
froze, and I saw his rod just like stuck
Sam,
bent over. And I
show
was
that
like,
thing.
I think he's got a fish.
Yeah. We can't hear you, bro. But you measure it up.
Yeah, he froze like mid hook set. I was like, he's got a fish on.
Yeah, that's a nice one, man.
Yeah. So,
Let's see if we can meet some guys here real quick. See if we can get Sam. Talk here.
This
Hold on,
one's going to
guys.
be a grinder all day long. Like, I kind of think this is going to be trade close, kind of a slugfest.
Okay, he's going to come back out and come back in. Did that one come across the board yet? I don't think so.
Did you see what came across the board though? I texted you about it.
Mike, Elsie, there we go. This is going to be a grinder. I'm just going to catch a 20 real quick.
Didn't have time to get my net out.
That's the way you're supposed to do it, Mike. Let's go. Let's go. On top of the, let's go. Forget those nets, man. You can't break line on nets if you don't have a net in your boat, baby. Let's go.
19, Mike.
I've got one. I just didn't have time to get it out.
Nah, man. That's good stuff, dude. That's good stuff.
All right, so I'm going to have to leave here in a second so I can take this picture, and I'll be back, all right?
By all means.
Right on. Right on.
No, you're good.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Yeah, you saw it?
Yes.
Garrett Morgan, baby.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
And we've got basically an hour to go. No,
It ends at 1, right?
It ends at 1.
Yeah, 24 minutes.
24 minutes. Wow. Oh my God.
I know.
Oh, that's huge. So, just so you guys know what we're talking about, Arkansas Hogs were down all day. And we said it before that it was going to be close and it's going to come down to one fish. Well, guys, Arkansas Hogs now lead Louisiana Hurricanes by 1 inch.
They were
84
down
to 83, and we got 20 minutes to go.
They were down 19 1/4 inches, and Garrett Morgan caught a 20 1/4.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Garrett Morgan, man.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, Sam, dude, that was a nice fish.
Hey,
I don't think I'm going to give you a 1/2 inch there, though, man. I can't. I think I'm going to have to knock that down 1 1/4 inch. Unless you got a different photo.
I might have a photo.
Yeah.
Look.
It's real close, but I just don't see where it touches.
I've got one where it touches. I'll send it out later.
Okay.
I sent the wrong one probably.
Nice fish, though, man. I did not think that fish was that big.
Garrett just sent me the photo. Oh my God.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Clutch.
Hey, BK, go ahead and delete that. I'll just update this. I'll just upload this other one.
Okay. I can do that for you, sir.
This game is done. They started at 5:30 to 12:30 Central Time.
Oh, it was?
Yep.
Oh, then I gotta check that again. I gotta check the timestamp
that
on
time.
that fish. Yeah.
According to Garrett, it was 3 minutes to go.
It was very close because I looked at the timestamp. That's why I asked you. Oh, it's 20 3/4, excuse me. It was 2 minutes and 3 seconds before time, Garrett.
Oh man, you're right.
Wow. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness is right.
Wow.
Even old Kyle Burns had given up on his own team. You hate
Yep.
to see it.
Unbelievable. That's why you play, boys.
Oh my gosh, man. Wow.
Wow, that's why you play. Like, we have another Jeremy Baker ordeal here going on, man. My
Dude,
goodness.
that's nuts. So they were down God, what were they down? 18 3/4? No. 19 3/4, and he catches a 20 3/4, take an inch lead. That is just insane. 2 minutes and 3 seconds left to go, and he catches it. Nuts. That's clutch.
Unbelievable.
Big clutch.
Ooh.
Oh, Adam. Lord, son.
Smoked it. Smoked it.
Hey, BK,
What's up, man?
I'm going to try uploading it in high res this time because the bottom part of his tail is real clear. I give you the on.
It was real close, man. I'm just looking at the white lines, and if the white lines aren't blurred, then and I just couldn't see anywhere where it touched. So just send it again. I'll look at it.
I'm doing a better photo and doing it high res. So
Okay.
hopefully, if not, it is what it is.
Yeah.
They were down 19 1/4 or 19 1/2.
19 3/4, I think, because he caught a 20 3/4 and they took an inch lead, right?
Yep. Yep. I'm
I'm
just
shook. Can't believe that.
yeah.
Did-
I am too.
Did Garrett tell you what happened?
He just told me. Yeah, I'm gonna give him a call here real quick. I'll be right back. He's just called me.
Insane, man.
I'll be right back. I'll give you a report.
Yep, go ahead. It looks like David's hooked up. Hey, my man. Good job. Say something next time. You put too much pressure on me to have to watch the screen. There you go. Sam, I'm still waiting on that photo, bud.
Yeah, it's because I'm doing it high res and it doesn't want to upload.
Yeah, I got you. Good job, David. Get that fish measured up. See you back here in a second. Let's check in here with Jeremy Baker. Jeremy, what you got going on, man? Not gonna give me the juice. Just Mike Elsie's fish just came in. 17.75. Very nice. Nicely done. Looks good. Just rig it a little bit. Sam, how much water clarity you got? You know, from where I'm sitting, it looks like you can pretty much see the bottom.
You can't actually because of the algae.
Gotcha.
The water itself is pretty clear, but there's just so much stuff floating. On the surface, it just. That's how it kind of always is here.
Just because you have a lot of algae blooms there in the summer, or what?
I don't honestly know what causes it. If it's treated some way, or if it's just all of the boat traffic breaking everything up and the duckweed and all that. But yeah, it's just always got
A little green tint to it.
Yep. Stagnant, it'll get film on top. What are you doing there, kid? Oh, I'm sorry, boys. I didn't see you fishing there. Let me reel in. You guys were hiding behind that pontoon. You catching them? Catching some gills? Yeah, I apologize for that. I caught some little ones and one decent one. That's it so far today. I got it. Nice. Did you eat it? No, it's still back. All right. BK, see if that's uploaded now for me, please.
I'm checking, man. I still don't see it. but I'll let you know when I get it.
And it's gone through on my end, so.
Okay. Man, y'all getting the local knowledge there. Catfish and bluegill info.
Oh yeah, man. It's about to be over now.
I know, right?
And I saw what they were throwing too. They had bobbers and night crawlers. Would have thought of it, but they had.
Yeah. Yeah, you about to be in them now, man.
About to be in 'em.
This lake is much prettier, but I grew up on Conroe, and the way it's set up reminds me a lot of Conroe. Just a ton of boat docks. Y'all obviously have some vegetation there, which Conroe doesn't have much anymore, but
Yeah, it's crazy. Sometimes those boat docks are the only thing I get bit on.
sure.
To be honest with you, just the KFL events and maybe one or two times in practice. But there's been times where I can't get bit on anything dock, and times where like they're barren. And I'm not a dock fisherman, to be honest with you. I don't really enjoy doing that, but I just feel like with the pressure we got right now and the high sun, that's my best bet. But it hasn't really worked out yet, so shows how much.
I mean, you've caught a nice fish for your team, man. So I wouldn't say it's not worked out. I mean,
Yeah, and I've caught some little ones, but it's not been what it was up here in practice.
right.
But I didn't expect it to be either. I mean, those conditions in practice were like as good a fishing conditions as you can get.
Yes, sir, David. That fish looks good.
That still hasn't come in yet, huh?
Nuh-uh, I'm getting fish from everybody else. George, what you got working, man?
Nothing.
Nothing, huh?
Nothing. I got the Dave Kerr show going on. I'm watching him catch fish, which is cool. I feel like I'm participating because I got a measuring board in his boat.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But yeah, it's just it's a lot slower, a little bit slicker today than what the last couple of days were. So it's just a matter of just keep beating up some of the areas until you find where they went, and they didn't go far.
Yeah, are you and Dave kind of throwing different baits, trying to get them dialed, or are you throwing the same thing, or?
Same kind of stuff, some bladed jigs and different things. And these worked in practice and worked last year a little bit in some of these areas, but it's just a matter of what are they, you got half a dozen different things you can pick in this area. And it's just a matter of find which ones are the ones that are holding fish. And
Sure.
I haven't yet. But like I said, when you find them, you'll find them.
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
usually not worried about it.
Oh, no reason to be worried. Just seeing how y'all are going about attacking it, as a
Where you
team
going?
and doing that.
Okay. Dave will be back on live in a minute.
Absolutely.
You going back over yonder way, or just in the unlikely event that I catch a fish? Right on.
Let me see if I can share my screen right quick. There we go. Take a look at the leaderboard here. Maniacs take it over the Renegades. Bay State attack over the Maulers. Granite State Sticks put down the Rhode Island Rebels. Bronze Packs over the Empires. Motor City Ambassadors 79 to the Knights 33-5, but we're waiting on a fish there. Shiners and Hammers, man. Waiting on some fish, man. Hopefully that's not the final score, but if it is, it is. Reapers take down the Privateers. Warhawks blow out the Doom. Coosa Kingfishers put an absolutely big time stomping on the Casters. Southern Slayers, man, in an away game, put down the Kraken bad. Copperheads get back to winning ways. Eagles and Outlaws, still some time in this game, man. I know service is an issue. That's going to be close. And with 2 minutes and 3 seconds to go, Garrett Morgan catches a 20 3/4-inch fish to give the Hogs the 1-inch win over the Hurricane.
I just got the story on this, guys. Unbelievable. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Let me just say that. Story goes, guys. You have a Garrett was fishing this creek area, and he plowed through this nasty stuff, kind of like what we saw with Mike, and gets way back to this bridge, and he's throwing a flutter spoon deep into the bridge, and he thought like the game ended at 12, right? And it didn't happen, and so he's like, "Hey guys, sorry, I don't have any fish," and all that other stuff, and they're like, "Well, keep fishing, dude, keep fishing, man. Like we have a half hour to fish." And so his buddies were catching fish on this particular bait. He put the bait on, threw it into a tree, and immediately the bait got sucked off. And he tried to throw the same bait back to the tree. Nothing. Went to another tree, the tree right beside him, and threw the same bait in. And next thing you know, he catches a 20.75 incher with 2 minutes and 2 seconds to go and takes the victory. Holy smokes. Freaking Arkansas is going crazy right now, man. Incredible.
Wow.
Incredible. That's why you play, man. That's why you play. You never know, man. Let me just say this. Garrett will not be buying beers tonight. Wow. Let's get Dave back on. How are we looking here? Motor City 79-33. Sam, I don't think your fish uploaded, bro.
You might be right.
We're getting fishing chaos.
That fish in the pads did not upload.
No, I'll let him know.
Okay.
Classic Knights, always sandbagging, dude.
It said it.
Sam.
I'll go with it a bit.
You probably uploaded to the wrong tournament.
Nah, I don't.
Hey, David, nice fish, man.
Thanks. It's so sunny you can barely see your phone screen anyway, you know.
Right.
Yeah, well, that's what I was telling you. Like, I just didn't think that fish touched, but I couldn't see it on the first picture you sent me.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at it on like a 27-inch monitor, so I would hope I'd be able to see that.
in because you already removed it. But if you want to go ahead and just add that back in, and then I'll just worry about it after it's over. Can't.
You're asking me to do a lot here on the chaos, and well,
It's fine. I'll upload it in a.
yeah, there you go. Thank you.
Can we quote you at?
Huh?
Can we quote the like? That's never like an optimistic sound.
Yeah, absolutely. You can take that to the bank, but when I hit you with the it's because it's not easily done. Hey, what time is Kusa fishing till?
They fish until that was.
Didn't that game end like 5 hours ago when they took the water?
It was 6. That was 6. That was 6-1, and I think that was Eastern time.
Where were they playing?
Neely Henry.
Yeah, you can't beat them there.
Okay.
Maybe Central. Maybe it was. It is Central there, dude. It's right on the border.
So they had to upload before 2 or 1.
It would be 1 Central, so 2 p.m. Eastern.
That's the time they had to upload till, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Chuck Wise, he uploaded a fish and it doesn't have a timestamp on it.
I thought you guys just said they end it at 1 Central, which is now, right?
Yeah.
Yes, and so he just submitted the fish 2 minutes ago, but it doesn't have a timestamp.
But they got
still in. They were good until right now, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good. Yeah. It sounds like
I just don't.
It sounds like his EXIF data is not working because of its service.
Yeah, that's the problem I'm having. I want the fish to have a timestamp. When they don't, that makes me upset.
Fishy.
Sam, looks like you have a shallow strategy there, bro.
Yeah, it's not a very deep lake. I'm actually sitting in 6 foot water.
Okay.
My strategy, that's honest. I'm gonna do other stuff, but right now it's just a
Yep.
switching back and forth a little bit between, Ned rig and wacky rig and shaky head sort of stuff. So
Sure.
trying to put small baits where all these bass boats maybe didn't.
BK, looking at what Sam's doing there, man. You guys fish a lot of docks in Texas, man.
I was talking about like Conroe, where I grew up, man. Except for the lily pads, I would be right at home on this lake, just skipping stuff way up under the docks, punching lily pads. Like I'm made for the north, Greg. I don't know what else to say.
You're definitely made for the north, man. I mean, it looks like Sam's just pinpointing the like real shady areas, like dark shade, right? Sam, is that what you're looking at?
Yeah. For the most part, every once in a while I'll explore other parts, but right now I'm just kind of trying to hit the higher target areas, higher percentage areas.
Can you explain that for folks? What do you mean by higher target areas? I mean, like, when you're fishing like that, man, are you going outside the post and work your way in, or what are you looking at for when you first pull up something like that?
Yeah, so usually you let the fish tell you what you should be targeting. I don't really have enough data because I haven't caught enough fish here today so what I'm focusing on is I relate fish behavior to human behavior a lot. So it's hot right now. Where do I want to be? In the shadiest spot, right?
Correct.
The other thing is too, when there's a lot of traffic going on in the lake, a lot of boat traffic and people swimming, jet skiing, all that kind of stuff. Fish like to get on cover. I've found that, or they'll go out and suspend, and I don't like fishing for suspended fish. So I'm fishing for the fish I think are going to be, in the shallow, in the shade, next to, a dock pylon or something like that. So, but instead of taking the time to fish the whole dock thoroughly right now, I'm just going for those areas where I think they're most likely to be set up. Unless I come to a dock that, I have some history on and know holds fish, and I really want to break it down. But until I and we're in a spot where I can sit and pick something apart, I'm just going to move kind of fast. And docks aren't the only thing I'm fishing, of course, but that's obviously the main cover source here right now. There's not a lot of grass. There's some sporadic grass, some sporadic pads, but it's just the docks are the main thing I got to work with.
Yeah, to echo what Sam said, I think they set up one of two ways generally during the summer. It's either on the outside post on the shade line because they're trying to feed, or it is in the darkest spot you can find because it's the coolest. And it's generally one or the other. And like Sam said, man, spot on. Like the fish will tell you.
Yeah. Now, if you're fishing a lake with a ton of grass, right?
Mm-hmm.
The sun doesn't get underneath those docks as much, and it creates a void. And they'll kind of sit in the middle of that void or in the deeper part of that dock or something along those lines. But, most of these docks don't have any grass under them. And if they do, it's real sparse. So, their source of cover is the shade. So.
Exactly. Yeah, you're right. You're exactly right. I like what you said. You kind of relate bass to humans. BK and I were talking about that on the broadcast this morning. We're talking about, it's real hot. What would you feel like, like we were talking about, all the anglers had spinning rods in their hands, and we're talking about downsizing, baits and things like that nature. You have to kind of think, all we know is what we feel. And when it's hot, you kind of have to downsize a little bit and finesse fish,
Yeah. Well, so we know, thanks to forward-facing sonar and stuff like that there's fish everywhere doing all types of stuff all the time, right? Mm-hmm. But we also know that there are areas where there's higher numbers of fish, or you're more likely to catch one. And so, you kind of got to stick to that. But, going back to the human behavior thing, think about a family cookout, right? In the summertime. If it is scorching hot, high sun, where's everybody hanging out? Underneath the canopy, right?
Yep.
All right. That's a dock. Okay. If a storm blows in and it gets pitch black and you can't get inside, what do people do? They typically huddle around a tree, right? In the woods or something. If you're out camping, you know what I mean? You take cover, you find a place to go. If you're in a house and the power goes out and you can't see, what do? You find the closest wall and you start feeling your way to wherever it is you're trying to go.
That's so true, Sam. That's a great point, bro.
So muddy water, right? So you think about a lake that's normally clear, and then it gets muddy real quick. What do those fish do? They suck up to some sort of hard structure with their body almost against it, so that they can have an understanding of where they are and feel comfortable. I mean, it's very typical to human beings. So,
yeah, very, very relatable.
That's how I try to think about it. If it's a cloudy, windy day and it's cool, and you're at a family camp out, everybody's spread out, playing cornhole, standing around the grill, throwing a frisbee. Got a couple people sitting underneath the canopy still anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yep.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, it's my least favorite weather to fish in because the fish are everywhere. I can't figure out what they're doing.
Well,
boys.
I enjoy. It's a blessing and a curse, but the wind usually is what helps me to key in on them quicker. So I'm not really much of a dock fisherman. In fact, it's probably one of my least favorite ways to fish. But I'll do it if I have to do it.
Yeah, do what you got to do, man. Like you said. By the way, the score update for your squad is it's 79 to 49 and a half. So it looks like Sam, your fish may have uploaded.
No, Adam Murray caught one.
Oh, okay.
Awesome. Well, I'll try and get mine up there soon, and should be close to a tie game, I guess.
Well, how's that make you feel, bro?
How's it make you feel? It's too early to feel anything.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, but at least you know it's not a runaway at this point, man. You know,
if we had nothing and they had 10 or vice versa, I'm not going to let that affect me right now. Because if you start getting too excited or too apprehensive and nervous, you're not focusing on fishing.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many tournaments I've won in the state of Indiana in the last hour. Like,
that's right. Well, like we just talked about Garrett Morgan, just won literally with 2 minutes to go, man. Incredible.
Exactly. You can't let, players get excited about the current.
Oh. It's got to be David.
I thought it was. I hit him with the mute, but I'm not sure it is.
Yeah.
Well, Louisiana does still have 20 minutes left to upload, right?
They do, but I'm all indications what I'm hearing. I don't think they have it.
Ooh.
Yeah, I haven't seen or heard anything out of the chat. According to what Jason Willis was messaging me, I don't think I'm just perceiving that I think this game is over.
You know what Sam's talking about? Like, I know a lot of people don't like to flip or fish docks. I like doing that because it's a little mini game. Like, can I hit that target? How accurate is my flip? How accurate is my skip? And
yep.
I love when you make a great skip and you're like, oh, there should be a fish there. And you get bit, you're like, yeah. I heard that. Always feels good.
Wow.
16 and a quarter on the board right before I jumped on.
Yeah, we saw it. We got you, man. Good catch there, bro.
Yeah. Talk to us if you can. I know you got. It looks like a little spotty service, but what?
Well,
can you spill the tea? Can you give us some of the juice?
Basically, honestly, man, I've been through this spot 3 different times now. All 3 times I've gotten bumped, never hooked up, and then I just decided to turn around and come back through again. And I'm just basically fishing a grass line. Gets real thick out in front of me, and then it just kind of creates a wall out here. And them fish, they're in the grass, and basically I'm just going along that wall, trying to pull them out there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just like Potomac River, man. I know exactly what you're talking about.
There's a lot more here, so I'm hoping I can get them fired up and start catching them.
Yep, stay on them, Adam, man. You'll get it. You always do.
Sam Jones's fish has come in. All right, let me take a look at this. Oh yeah, I can see where that touches.
Yeah, you see the bottom half of his tail's real clear.
It's the top part actually. The top part has two pieces that cross the line. His tail's just so clear and tore up there at the end.
Yeah, 79 to 67, boys. You're down by 16. No, 12. 12 inches.
I can see it.
Yep.
You say that again, Greg? Sorry.
79 to 67. You're down by 12 inches.
Gotcha.
Just a fish, man. Like you said, I think we're going to go 10-10.
Sorry, Scott.
I'm sorry, Scott.
That's what
Yep.
you get for listening to Todd Patrick.
Yeah, just keep listening to Todd Patrick's trash can alerts, and you're not gonna have a good fantasy week, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
At all. Let's get with Dave Kerr, man. Let's talk to him, man. Dave, man, what's up, man? Ever since that lost fish, did you catch another one yet?
He did.
Good.
Right on. A little redemption.
A little bit. Lost.
Right on. Right there. Looks like Dave's made a little adjustment. Are you jigging that chatterbait, bro? Or are you
He worming.
he's
Big
worming? Okay.
I saw a big old tail hanging out of that last fish's mouth when he pulled it in the boat.
Is that Polens in front of you?
No, that's George.
Okay. Oh, that's where you gotta stay close because of the board.
We're sharing boards.
They were board buddies.
I hear you, man.
Dave, can you talk a little bit about what you're targeting there? Grass line, kind of the same thing, Adam's doing, or
Targeting grass, but really small patches of grass. I mean, the size of like picnic tables or a car,
mm-hmm.
and just working a worm through there, and just what I've been doing today is just finding little patches of some good grass. So just a lot of looking at the graph.
I'm getting myself familiar with my graph here in recent weeks. I understand what it's like to have your neck be the sorest part of your body when you get off the kayak.
Guys, Natural State Eagles 172.5 to 164.25. They pull ahead even more.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wait till the end for that one, man. Because
I
even
agree.
that fish that they submitted, it was from like 3 hours ago.
Yeah.
So it's a service deal out there.
This is great. This Justin paging Todd Patrick. Random one is still not a top 5 Lake fantasy fail. Oh, Dave, man. Dave is giving him. I mean, Dave's sense of humor is fantastic, dude. That's so great.
Yeah, well, if there's one lake Todd knows, it's Randleman. Ton of experience out there.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, he did ask me about it, and he asked me how Diaskin was. I said, if you got Randleman going, then you better pick Randleman because Diaskin's trash. And I was wrong.
And
That dude was flying.
Yeah, my favorite thing to see when I'm out kayaking, jet skis.
Oh, they're awesome.
You want to give me your keys? I'll go get it.
That dude was flying.
Yeah, when I used to fish Levon, man, my buddy in a boat, if we saw 2 jet skis getting off the water.
I know I got some spots I want to go to also.
Got a little teamwork going on there. Maybe a little board passing.
In the bed. And if you need it. Oh, and
Gotcha.
what's that?
It's us.
What is that?
It's the two of us.
I hear you, man. You guys are touching phones.
Center console. Okay. Do you have a knife? Scissors? Okay, yeah.
Is George feeling the fact that he's just catching fish?
Say what?
Is George feeling it that you're gonna be actually catching fish here, man?
I would like to.
Yeah, it's like give
That's
me my
what was
board.
wrong. He didn't have the board, the mojo.
He's like, give me my board, bro. I got some mojo going. I feel it.
Now they got a board back, but
Thank-
now, did you guys see my little one?
Appreciate it.
No, we did
I
not.
got a 12-incher.
Oh, 12 inches. Congratulations.
I
That only
didn't
works for
measure it
KBF.
because it didn't have a board, but it wasn't measurable.
We got you.
Man, what
Yep,
happened to
we're
Mike
live
Elsey?
right
He gets
now.
on here, sticks a frogfish, and then he just leaves. Hurt my feelings.
Yeah, his phone probably blew up.
I don't know. Well, he uploaded the fish, so if he dumped the phone. Uh-oh, Chip. Chip catching
Can't
fish.
Yeah, Chip needs to get on here, man.
Chip with a
There you
very
go.
generous tail on that fish. But it's going to count. And we've got a close game.
Yeah. Is that right?
Bye week boredom.
That's funny.
Hey, man, you got to have a bye week, bro. We get you, man. Lunkers getting back in action after that dub next week, man. Been fun watching today, though. That's good stuff, man. We try to put on a little show. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, man.
I'll tell you, put on a show, freaking Garrett Morgan. What a stud.
Yeah, that was ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous. Let's get with Adam Murray again.
Dude, Knights 81.5, Ambassadors 79.
Oh,
We
Knights
are in
take the
for
lead.
another dogfight here.
yes, we are.
I knew it was going. I knew it was going to happen.
BK wanted me to put the Ambassadors up by like 5 as a point spread. I said, no way, dude. No way.
I said 4.5, which is not 5.
Yeah.
Adam caught another one.
That was Chip Romanovich.
Chip, your boy Chip.
You better hope he don't.
I was to say, if he pops, man, this game could get ugly.
Yeah, and I think my 4.5 is accurate because it's 3 for at home and then 1.5 for the
Yep.
for
You're
where
right.
I thought it would be. So 4.5.
No, I was saying Motor City. I was messing around with you.
Oh yeah. That's what I said though. The Knights got the best name in the game, man. So I gotta get some points for that too.
What's our big fish?
For the Knights, your big fish is a 17 3/4.
Oh.
Your small is a 14.5.
I'm just checking in with some teams that had some rough weather, man. Granite State and Rhode Island are all good. They're back at the ramp safely. So, man, you got to take care of the anglers, my boys, man. Make sure everybody's safe,
What's the score there?
Granite State wins, man. Again. Yeah. It was actually a good game, man. Granite State 170. Let's see here.
Oh my.
172.25 to 165.5.
Oh my goodness.
Natural
Gary
State does it again.
for Natural State just put up a 18 3/4 small jaws.
Really? Who did it?
Gary Cooper.
Gary Cooper. Wow. Right on.
Hey, what up, Matt Linseman?
What's up, boys? All right.
I'm glad I had a board. That one was 13 1/4. Wasn't quite going to get to 14.
No, just a little short.
It's one of those days, man, so far.
Oh, this is gonna be a game. Y'all are early in this, and we're
Fish on.
Oh,
Fish on.
Adam, come on, let's go.
On Adam.
It sounds like a decent fish.
In the boat.
In the boat.
your camera got knocked up during that process.
Oh, sorry about that.
That's
There
okay.
you go.
There you go. That's beautiful.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Yeah.
That's a good score for sure. About 16, 15 and a half, 16.
Yeah, he might.
14
might-
and 3/4.
Oh, you think it's 14?
Yeah. He's skinny looking.
Oh, I'm gonna call it 6.5.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. As I said, I saw that. These tails are long, man.
Yeah, I knew the fish was long. He just didn't look very heavy, so couldn't tell.
Right on.
Couldn't tell.
17.
Wow, what?
Whoa.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow, I was way off.
Yeah. I mean,
Call me
I was
Todd
off
Patrick.
too.
All right, I'll be right back.
Yes, sir. Good catch. These boys catch some fish. And now we get to watch Sam Jones work his magic.
Yeah, I just have one bite. I don't know how he didn't get it.
What kind of plastic are you throwing, Sam? Can you divulge that to me?
Yeah. Bizbait sassy stick.
Sassy
a,
stick.
Yeah, it's just a Cinco style bait. Stick bait made by Bizbaits. And I fish it a lot of different ways. But right now I'm cutting it in half.
Mm-hmm.
And almost swimming it, to be honest with you.
Hey, BK,
On a
can
net.
you do me? BK, can you do me a quick favor? Sorry, Sam. Ken Wood on a 15.75. It needs to be knocked down to 15.5 on that Mahler's game.
Okay, I can take a look at it.
Yeah, if you could take a look at it for me, please. I just got a message, and I concur. It looks like the angle of the board might be the issue there.
15.75. Let me look at it.
Yes.
Got one on?
Fish on.
Let's go, Sam.
Oh, don't go that way. Come here, big girl.
Oh, Sam. Oh, Indy Knights is putting it on him, man. We got a 17. Adam's taken care of now, and Sam just got on the board.
Man, Greg, that's so close. But maybe with the angle, yeah. That's really close.
Choked it.
The pick I saw, what was sent to me, looked like it was definitely shorter of that line.
Yeah, it's just that one point on its tail that sticks out. It's very close. There's just not a line there. So.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I just think it's short, bro.
Yeah, I changed it.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah.
All right.
Adam Murray, very nice fish. 17 inches, looks good.
Sam, what we got there, bud?
16.
All right. Good bass, dude.
16.
Great bass. It's gonna help. Can I just say real quick, I'm proud of my boys, man, putting up a little bit of almost 180 inches today here, man, at home. Hunting Run deserves a little show. And, after that last performance at Hunting Run, I'm happy, man. Those boys showed a little bit of what that lake can do. And, man, I'm just so happy for my guys, man. 4-1. Come on, man. When we lost by an inch against the Motor City Ambassadors,
Yeah,
man.
the number one ranked team.
Yeah, I mean, very, very excited about that, dude.
The Shiners got some fish coming in, a 20.5 and a 15.5.
Gotcha. They do. Alabama just, man, they told me they weren't on fish at all. I mean, they just couldn't find them at all. And that's a shame, man. I mean, I hope they didn't go back to the same spots they pre-fished, man. I would have just winged it, right?
I don't know, man. I mean, they got to make some adjustments somewhere. That was Not.
Yeah.
Spot right there.
I have
like
to tell you
that.
though, man. I mean,
Yeah.
Sam, let me ask you this, man.
You know, there's a lot of fish here.
Oh.
I don't think that one would be the one to worry about, though.
I'm gonna ask you guys a question real quick. Let me say this. We have a 117-14 game. Shiners at home against Alabama. 117-14. This is on Kentucky Lake. What does that say for the national championship this year?
Wrong time of year, though.
Fair.
I mean, it could be perfect, but the national championship is tough.
Yep, fair.
Jeremy Baker, nice fish, man.
Thanks, dude.
That
Had a
one
little
is
bit of a
going to
grind
help.
here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, if y'all are in a grinder, y'all need to talk to some of the rest of these teams because this is not a grinder. Y'all are both already approaching.
Y'all doing pretty well. It's 114 and
I
a
guess
half
for
to
me, it's been a
96.
grind.
Yeah.
Greg, I mean, I think Kentucky Lake just look. I've not fished it, but it's summertime. From what I know about Kentucky Lake in the summer, is you better be able to fish deep.
Yep.
And I'm not really sure of the anglers that were out there that they were necessarily doing that. It looked like, from fish I saw submitted, a lot of the fish were shallow. And it may have just been one of those days you needed to get offshore, and those guys just maybe weren't equipped to do it. I don't know.
It's gone, BK. I mean, for the most part, it isn't there anymore. The shallow game's where it's at. I mean, and what is left of the offshore game would be so difficult as a kayak angler. Like, I think that's one shallow every time.
Yeah, there's just an angler in Texas that's done pretty darn well on Kentucky Lake, and he's basically told me that every time he's done well there, it's because he finds them offshore.
Yeah.
He's never been able to stay competitive, staying shallow multiple days, or even having a monster stringer. Obviously, this is different. It's a team event, but it seems like when you find them on a ledge, that's where Kentucky Lake's going to shine in the summer. In the fall, it's a different story.
Louisiana game, Arkansas game is now officially 84-82.
Nuts.
Garrett Morgan catches the last fish. 2 minutes to go, man. Unbelievable.
He's got that airplane from hell over him.
That's Adam.
One mute and we're good.
Yeah. Freaking.
Hey, where's Eric Plenz at?
I tried to send him the invite.
I'm trying to see what type of chatterbait he's throwing.
Eric Plenz is a
God
ghost.
can hear.
Eric Plenz is a ghost. There's no such thing as Eric Plenz.
That's what we're figuring out.
I've yet to see him. I've yet to see him at all on TV, man, or on the broadcast.
Yeah.
The legend of Eric Plenz is what we're going to call him.
He is quite mysterious.
It's
Very.
really Jeremy Baker catching like 10 bass, and then he tries to give Eric Plenz credit. That's what it is.
Yeah.
You know?
There we go.
All the way around today.
It is. I
I'm
believe
so stretching out plan A. I know I should be on plan B already, but
we get 7 minutes to go in the Natural State Eagles game, and man, they're up by 11.
Yeah, but they got an hour to submit after
They
the
do.
fact. And
They
I think
do.
that's where we're going to see them start bombing in.
Yeah. Cayman Rasmussen puts up 94.75 inches for Oklahoma.
Yeah, and he has not submitted since that weather delay. So if he went back out and found him, that could be.
Yeah.
We'll see, man. We'll see. We'll keep y'all updated as those scores keep coming in. But that is one I am anxious to see what happens there.
Oh, no doubt.
Welcome back, Sam.
Yeah, out of service right here for some reason.
Yeah, Jeremy, it makes it hard when you're on plan A and you're about to switch to B and then you stick a 17.
I think I might be losing you guys too. All I heard was plan A is hard, and I agree.
I'll say it makes it hard when plan A, you're grinding it, you're like, I need to stop doing this. And then you stick a 17 and you're like, maybe I'll stick with plan A a little bit longer.
I know. Yep.
All right, Greg, any other complaints on the judging, or did I just miss one fish by a quarter inch today?
No, I think that's about it, bro.
Okay, that's good, because there was a lot of them, man. Those guys caught some fish today.
Yeah.
Yes. Man, seeing all those Susky fish today, I got to judge. Golly, every one of them just big smallmouth. Just even the 14 inchers got a belly on them.
I'm gonna read this to you. I'm not gonna say who it's from.
Okay.
I effing love the KFL. Best trail I ever fished, man. Don't even care about any other trail. This is such a blast. Thank you for putting this league together, dude. That's pretty good stuff, man. I mean,
Very
after the
nice.
week we've had, man, I appreciate that, dude. You know what I mean? That's kind of why you just keep pressing on. Yeah, are we perfect? No. Do we make mistakes? Yes. But we're not perfect, but at the end of the day, we're gonna do what's best for this league, and we just keep pressing on, man. You know.
By the way, for anybody that was down in Kentucky Lake, you can just hold on to that because we are we're getting some fish rolling in.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
From both teams or just one?
just one. And
Oh,
they're big.
okay. I got you.
Josh Stewart with a 21 incher. Oh, they caught some nice fish. Looks like Alabama might have not figured it out. But Josh Stewart did, man. He caught some nice fish today. Oh, yeah. Golly, that water's clear.
I tell you what's going to happen, man. I don't know if you've been following these RPIs, that Lance has been putting out, and he's putting the RPIs are going to get wrecked this time around. I can't wait to see the RPIs come out, man. These RPIs are going to get absolutely wrecked.
Yeah, it's going to be what Kusa and the Shiners did today is going to throw those RPIs into whack mode.
Yep.
Yeah, I think the Shiners are up to, let me see now. I think one in the 170s. Yeah, 170, 2.5. So Knights maintaining their lead, 114 to 96. Motor City has 6 fish. The Knights have 7. So, and the Knights right now have the kickers. 2 fish over Motor City's best fish.
I'm just, oh my gosh, 172.75.
I was like, Josh Stewart is just sending in
Oh yeah,
more fish.
Oh my God, Tennessee Shiners just holy smokes!
And I need to apologize because from these photos, it looks like he was quite shallow. So there was somebody that figured it out today.
Wow.
But that surprises me though. Like when there's a decent shallow bite that a team can literally put up. What did Alabama put up?
You got fish on?
Oh, he came off.
Oh man, I heard fish on.
I don't know if he'd have kept. He's close.
Yeah, that was a wild clip we got to see earlier today when Nick Aldi hooked that fish on a chatterbait and it was falling at him.
What that broadcast was freaking awesome, man. I enjoyed that broadcast. I mean, we saw so many different elements of what's going on in this league, man. You know, especially got to see a little bit what's going on at the Hobie, you know.
That was just cool watching the Susky. I mean, that really made me want to go fish that. I was like, God, that looks so fun.
I died when Dave Hart said, I saw like five carts.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like 3 trash cans. It's hilarious. He sends me this video of like the freaking homeless guys underneath the bridge.
Yeah, Dan Perry was out pleasure cruising while the rest of his team.
Oh, he was in Gangsterville, man. It was like, holy smoke, dude. Yeah, that's funny.
Fish on.
Let's go.
Feels like a good one.
Oh, Adam, let's go, man.
Boat flip, yes.
Oh, boat flipped it, man. And
yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about,
man.
Dude.
I didn't know how good I had him hooked.
There you go, baby.
Yeah, your camera keeps flying up. You need to tighten that bolt down.
Yeah, if I stand up, I gotta adjust it up.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Kind of go out of.
Yep.
Yeah, I just want to see the water when they jump.
Okay.
All
right. That's an 18 from their last one.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's like, no, that's probably 16 and a quarter, something like that.
I'm going to say 17. I learned my lesson.
Yeah, could be. There's some skinny, small, like, skinny bass.
Long hot dog fish.
Yeah. And thank you for having a carbonite board, man.
Yes, thank you.
16 and a half. I'm going to try to get 16.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, good call, Greg.
Thank you. I like it. Do your thing, man.
And now the moment everyone wanted to see. Jeremy Baker on the big screen.
I'm the only one left, huh?
Oh, yeah.
This is a sporty performance by the young lad from Michigan.
Yeah. Cue the fish.
Cue the fish.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Sorry,
I
man.
to come back on, right?
Yeah, sorry, man. You know, the stage props, man, they're not here today.
Not working.
No.
No, Jeremy's doing what he does. He's waiting until the last 2 minutes to
Yeah,
catch a couple bigs.
Yeah, I gotta stop doing that.
I know exactly.
I'll tell you one thing. Kyle Burns is going to get roasted.
Why you say that?
Because he was like, only takes 4 fish in Louisiana to win Salty Boy.
It
And
takes
then
5.
Garrett Morgan freaking
It takes 5, dude. He's off by 8 fish.
caught. Oh, yeah, but he was saying that because he thought Louisiana was going to win.
He texted me. He was like, "Oh my god!"
And he counted his boys out.
Oh man, that was incredible.
It's pretty amazing, man.
Yeah.
Especially for the size of fish we'd had come in, just to jack up a 20 3/4.
Dude, I mean, they were down by 19 3/4, like you talked about. I needed a 20 to win. Get out of here.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, that's
It's
fun.
not over till it's over.
It's not over till it's over, man. That's right.
God, I am just constantly refreshing this courthouse because I'm waiting on these. I know they're done fishing in Oklahoma as of 5 minutes ago, but I'm like, come on. Let me see what you boys got.
Yeah. I mean, you think Cayman would have more, right?
Dude, he was on them. And, I mean, I don't know what that weather did.
Could have shut him down.
Yeah.
Could have shut him down. Wow.
Mr. Murray, welcome back. Fish catching machine.
I just gotta hope the judge is kind to me. Pretty sure I got him 16.
Yeah, we'll see.
This judge is a dick, dude.
I know.
What are you talking about? That totally touches. Greg was wrong. 60 3/4. We split the difference. I said 17. Greg said 16 1/2. Nailed it.
The good news is I'm pretty sure I got a whole bunch of fish right with him, so I think I found my spot.
All right, Jeremy, you know what you need to do. Go find Adam. Show him who's boss.
Man. BK, give me some storylines, man. I mean, is the big story what Garrett did, or is the big story what the National State Eagles did? I mean, or you got Maulers losing. I mean, we got storylines all over the place for this week, man.
Yeah, just to run through the scores and kind of talk about the storylines there. Maniacs take down the Renegades. That in of itself is important because the Bronzebacks took care of the Empire and Granite State took care of the Rebels, which now means the Bronzebacks are in first place.
I'll tell you though, man. I mean, just from
That's
talking
crazy.
with Jason Campbell. I'm sorry, Jason Campbell. Good Lord, Jason Gardner.
Yeah.
This team needed this win so bad, man. The Maniacs to go on the road and win like this and get their first road victory.
Yep.
That is huge for this team, man.
Yeah, I just think the biggest storyline out of all that is that the Bronzebacks are now in first place.
Oh yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, you never give up, man. They started 0-2, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Bay State, again, one of the most competitive teams in the league. Their record doesn't indicate that. They get a huge win, and I think it's the Maulers on life support. That's maybe the bigger story there. I mean, not to minimize what Bay State did, but God, man, like if I told you the two teams in the championships last year would just be in, dead in the water, that I just would have never thought that.
No, and again, another game without Derek Brundle, man.
Yeah, not having Brundle, especially when I look at their roster, I didn't think it would hurt him that bad, but it looks like it's hurting them pretty bad.
I just think, I'll be honest with you, I don't think this is just a roster placement decision by Maulers, because again, these guys know, like Bruce Levy, he knows this river like the back of his hand. I think this is more the Bay State one. They just took it. They just took the win. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Mike Elrick and Rich Biggie, they really came together, and those two fish, those kickers, won that game.
100% agree. 100%. Knights and Ambassadors. This game's going on right now, so we won't talk about that too much. But it's shaping up to be another.
I'm telling you, this is going to be a big storyline too, for sure.
Yeah.
Either way, whoever wins this game,
Shiners take care of business. That's what they need to do the rest of the season. Alabama Hammers. I don't know. They need an intervention. They need to find Jesus or something, man.
They got some work. They got some work to do, man.
Yeah. Reapers. Good bounce back win.
Yeah.
I think the bigger story of that division, though, is your Warhawks, man. Doom end up, almost catching 100, but I think their Warhawks get their fair share of disrespect, and I'm not. I think people around the league are starting to not want to fish y'all. I mean, you guys are 4-1. The only team you've dropped a game to was Motor City, so very impressive record. Coosa's nasty at home. I don't know what to say about him on the road yet.
Yeah,
but at home, if they lock up home field advantage for the playoffs,
dude, it's straight to Chickamauga. It's straight to Chickamauga. I mean, you got to say that, right? I mean, they're impossible to beat at home. I mean, it's the greatest home field advantage in the league.
Dude, the type of spots they put up today, man, I'm telling you guys, if you haven't gone through and looked at their fish, they're catching those gigantic Coosa spots that are 18, 19 inches, and they were just in a mess of them.
Right.
Southern Slayers take care of business. Kraken looks horrible. I don't know what's going on with that team. They're just.
I mean, I guess what I don't understand is, I mean, that's their home lake, man. They chose this lake as their home lake, and you can't put up 214s at your home lake like that and then get blown out to 166.
It's just not good, man. It's not good. And then, we drop down the next game for the Copperheads. This should just be very clear at this point. Like, you got to fish John Fox until he shows otherwise.
That's right.
When he's fishing, he's just. It wasn't that he caught giants today. He caught some nice fish, but man, he just filled that limit, and they needed that so badly today.
Yeah,
took care of business. Natural State in Oklahoma, we're waiting. We're waiting on fish.
But either way, though, man, this team just got together. I mean, they were prepared for basically next year.
Yeah.
They contacted us and said, "Hey, we're ready. Let's go." And to do this,
it's going to be close, man. I don't know if Oklahoma's got it or not. And I don't know if the Eagles have more waiting on it. I mean, the Eagles may have more fish. Like, it's going to be a close one.
They've got basically 40 minutes or 35 minutes to upload.
They've got 48 minutes.
Oh, that's right, because it was 140, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so they've got 48 minutes to upload. We'll keep everybody updated there as they come in, and then just the most Garrett Morgan thing he could do is just throw a 20 3/4 on them in the last 2 minutes and 3 seconds left. Catch a freaking big, and I don't know what to say, man. Like, Garrett Morgan's just fishing great this year. He's cashing checks in like almost every event he fishes. And I mean, he sent me a message. He just basically said, "I'm so pumped. That was like one of the coolest things I've ever done at fishing." Like,
yeah. Yeah.
And that's Garrett Morgan, who's done some pretty awesome things in fishing. If you don't know, so
I'm sorry. Repeat that one more time. I'm sorry, getting messages. What was that again? You said BK.
Oh, Garrett just said that was one of the coolest things he's ever done in fishing, man.
Oh yeah.
And he's done some pretty awesome stuff. So
Yeah. Let me show you. If things don't change in Coosa, absolutely destroys the South. This is what the South has to run through right there.
good luck, boys.
That's what we have to run through, man. Coosa's bringing the heat.
Here we go. Oklahoma Outlaws just submitted a 16.5-inch fish. It is good.
Oh, we got a little bit of action coming through, huh?
Yeah.
Yep. Down by 10.
Down by 10, but I don't have any fish from Cayman yet, so that's what I'm waiting to see.
Let's go on to Plan B.
We're on to Plan B.
On to Plan B.
So the Natural State Eagles got a bunch of 18s. Oklahoma Outlaws, they need some kickers here. That's basically the only difference we're looking at. They need a bunch of kickers to help. They better have some 18s coming in, or you can wrap that one up and give the Eagles fly, man. I know the people in Washington, that's making them sick.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah, I know. What time do the Shiners have to submit till 2 o'clock, right?
Yes. Yep. 2 o'clock. Guys, this is what the 188 inches looks like right here.
Beautiful. That's a destination place you go to fish.
Listen, man, they punish you. They punish you when you go there, man. This is what you have to look forward to. Those beautiful sights, man. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Elsie, you gave up frogging.
What's up?
You gave up frogging.
Yeah, for a little bit. I had one other one that I lost, and then I caught a big dogfish. It's just not happening right now. So
Yeah.
I think I'll come back after a bit. I think it's going to get better, later in the day. It's just really tough right now.
Sure.
And this, not to mention, this place is an absolute circus.
Oh yeah, I mean we've been seeing it, man. Right now, it's just
we saw somebody doing jet ski time trials out there. So.
Oh yeah, they're like riding wheelies and I don't know what else they do.
Oh, it's crazy.
It is nuts. Looks like the rest of my team's doing all right though.
Yeah,
Oh,
you guys
they're
are doing
good.
great, man. You guys are doing great. Mike, I'm surprised you don't have a motor, dude.
You surprised I have one?
No, you don't have one.
I have one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You can't hear it because of all the jet skis going by.
I hear it. Touche, man. Yeah.
Oh boy.
So I guess you're gonna be concentrating on docks at this point, right, man? You tried the grass.
Well, I literally just got out of the slot, man. It was so much work back there.
Yeah,
It was more or less like push pulling around because it's just choked a lot.
got you.
And it's real shallow. So
Yep.
a pedal drive's nightmare, in other words.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I just got out of there, and I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants at the moment, to be honest with you.
Well, I mean, look, you probably have another like an hour or two before that sun really starts getting down, man. And you know, at that point, man, you have to make those adjustments. So those fish will probably move out from that stuff. But
I'm still not really worried right now, just yet. Like I said, it's a crazy place out here with all the boats going on. But
right on.
hopefully they'll all take a break to go to dinner here after a while. Then things will get good.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. All right, Sam's back.
I don't know how long I'll stay.
No, you're good, man.
Yeah, the other reason why I had to leave off there for such a long time is because my phone was so hot. I couldn't take the picture.
That's what I thought was going on. You know, the phone overheated a little bit, man.
Yeah. So I had to stick it in my pocket for a while and then finally take the picture. And
man, you guys are doing real well, man. 131 and a quarter to 96, man. I think you're only 2 fish away from your limit, right? 2.
We still have 8. Only okay. We don't have a limit. That's good.
Nope, no limit yet, man. So
who's been who's been catching most of them? Do you know?
Mike, honestly, it's been even across the board with your team. It's been Chip, Adam, and
Adam.
Sam.
Okay, good.
It's Adam.
Good.
Yeah. Adam definitely has the most right now.
All right.
Like he's getting his butt kicked out there with the waves.
Well, he's probably, I don't know where, I haven't seen him yet, but he might be where I started this afternoon.
You know where I'm at.
Okay, okay, good. I'm glad you're over there. All right.
They're still here.
Good. I'm sure the wind and the traffic is starting to help things. I had girls going out in the jet skis literally running right over the top of that spot when I was over there when we started. So
honestly, all my bites are coming after boats pick it up.
Yep, that's it.
I get my bites.
You got the hot defoe thing working.
Right?
Yeah. Stir up the school, man.
Good. Oh, keep at it, Adam. That's all yours. You keep it up, buddy.
All right, David Kerr, back with us.
I'm back.
What's up, buddy?
Got a board and identifier, so we're back at it.
You're good. You're good to go.
For now, until I drop this one.
Who dropped their board?
Dave Kerr. First thing. So they're sharing boards.
So there's this company called Rogue Fishing Company, and they make these awesome tethers for your catch boards.
Yeah, they do.
Might want to invest in
They do. The road straps. They sure do.
Yeah.
I swear my hand is 8 inches. Just multiply it by 2. That's a 16-inch fish.
Right. Uh-oh. Here comes some fish from Cayman.
Oh. They're down by 8. Mike, Elsie, did you hear what happened with the Arkansas game?
Arkansas. I don't think so.
Arkansas, Louisiana?
No. What's up?
Okay, so Louisiana. It's been a grinder all day. You got all day. It's been terrible fishing. It's on Lake Narbonne, and Arkansas was down 19.75 inches, and they ended at 12:30 p.m. Central. Right?
Okay.
They fish comes on board with basically 2 minutes to go. Garrett Morgan catches a 20.75 inch fish with 2 minutes 28 seconds to go, or 2 minutes 2 seconds to go.
3 seconds, yeah.
2 minutes 3 seconds to go, and beats Louisiana by 1 inch.
Oh my goodness.
84-83.
What a barn burner. Oh my goodness.
That's it. 84-83. I saw that, Adam.
I just lost a freaking giant.
Oh no.
It jumped 5 foot out of the water. I thought I was hung on grass.
No way. Wow.
Dang it. I caught a big dogfish. Could I have measured that one?
Yeah, man.
I think if I could get him to hold still enough, I should earn that one, right?
Yeah, Garrett
I might have another 3/8.
Garrett was just going crazy, man.
Oh, I bet. I bet that was awesome.
Yeah.
Good for him. That's cool.
Freaking 27.5 at the buzzer to win by 1.
They don't get much better than that.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I guess Cayman's out of gas.
Is that it?
Maybe. I don't know. He submitted 2, and they were both, decent upgrades.
Yeah.
But looking like Oklahoma's going to drop.
Oh, at home.
At home to the new team. Not a good look.
Not a good look.
Great game, though.
Yes. Hey, you know what? Kudos for Oklahoma for putting them on pretty good waters.
Very good water, man.
Mike, you ever fished Chimney Rock?
Have not. Never been there.
That's where they went. It's a Smalley Largy factory in Oklahoma.
I have never fished in Oklahoma yet.
Really?
Yeah, but I'm going to get my chance to, I think, here in a couple weeks.
I think so, yeah, because you guys are going down. That's right.
Man, I think that's a 1/4 ounce.
I'm all hung up.
Yeah.
Adam, you on? Oh, I thought he was wrong.
Great.
I thought it was too.
Yeah.
Adam, if you're on there, buddy, shake it off. Get your head right. It's clean.
It's not a jackhammer.
I don't even throw jacket.
It's No. They're just the original.
Let's spy into this conversation here.
I was going to say, we're getting some juice. Except they said they're not throwing jackhammers, so they might be trolling.
I'm too poor for jackhammers. What are you guys talking about? This is you might be all right.
Find out. Blacking and black and blue. I have the fun, but I'm not gonna. I don't really want to lose more than. I don't want to lose a third and fourth fish.
The half is too much in here. I think it's a 1/4. I think I gave you a 1/4.
Good enough. Right color. But, yeah. The only one I had, if I'm like, I'm gonna lose one, shit happens.
That's a bold strategy, Cotton. I hope it works out
Right.
for him.
They're listening in on our conversation. It's a bold strategy, Cotton.
EK, we have any more movement in that game, or it's
I'm
it?
checking. I actually messaged Griner to see if he's got guys that still have fish.
Yeah. Their whole network down there was out. I mean, like all their computers blew, everything. They're out. I mean, all that stuff. The storm was so bad today, it blew everything out.
Yeah, I mean they've still got 34 minutes to submit, so we'll see. But Cayman did start uploading some fish, and I haven't gotten anything else. So unless they've got another teammate that stuck some big ones, that one might be done.
Yeah.
Griner messaged me and he said he thinks all his teams that will count toward all the fish that will count towards the team are in.
Yeah.
Eagles get it done on the road, first game.
Crazy.
Nuts. Yeah, Mr. Standifer. I don't know who you are, but I know now. Got it done.
Wow. We're gonna find out who Terrell Standifer is, boys.
I was gonna say I don't know who he is.
We're gonna find out who this guy is because he was a last minute addition, literally, because Kyle Burns was sick, and he came in and he stand in for Kyle Burns, and buddy, he absolutely put on a show today. That is that's an impressive performance, man.
Not for Kyle Burns.
Fish on.
Who said fish on?
That's Adam.
Yeah.
Good one. Good one. Oh my gosh, there's 3 of them.
What?
Just get that one in the boat, dude.
Yeah, no joke, man. I'm not too far away from you, buddy.
Elsie, it sounds like you might need to go start tag team in this spot with your boy.
I'd go to that spot, Elsie.
They were there Wednesday, man. It was two fish and 2 casts, and I left. They were both 18 inches. So
Man, oh man. Yeah. I'd be all over that place.
Yep, there's 2 other ones came up right with him. Exact same size.
Wow.
well,
What's that?
on my way
I'm
out.
good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You guys are gonna witness a real live Frogger game right now, because as I go across this lake.
Adam, show us what you got. Yep.
Hey, good job, dude.
Yep.
Good
Long
job.
boy. Maybe choked that bait.
Choked
too.
it.
Yeah.
Adam Murray's putting on a show here, guys.
Hey,
Get
he's
this hook.
on one of our
Oh.
favorite spots.
Pull him up.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
I think
it's
that's
one
17
thing to
and a
be
half.
on the spot. It's another to be putting them in the boat.
Yeah, 17 and a half, I'd say. Maybe 17 3/4.
That cat 18 3/4. I'm gonna try to make it a 19.
Okay.
Step on him. No, not really. Just kidding.
All right, Adam, we'll see you in a second for more quality fish.
Do your thing, bro.
I can't believe how many boats are out there. Like every angler we've been to, they're just
It's like Las
surrounded.
Vegas of Indiana right there, man.
I'm telling you.
Hey, we have Sam Jones back.
Hey there.
Oh, Adam Murray's putting on a show, boy.
Adam, you on your favorite spot there?
He is.
Oh yeah.
He's where I started, Sam.
What's that?
He's where I started.
Oh, okay. I got you.
We set Mike Elsey over there for you, man. We got it all under control. like,
Thank you.
we're like, get over there.
Oh no. I just
Man,
had
you
about a
can't-
15, 16 incher come.
You can't just come back on here, pop in, and miss fish, man. You got to come back on and perform, man. Let's
He
go,
done did it.
Who missed it? Who missed fish?
Sam.
Sam, come on, dude.
It jumped off.
Yep.
What's the score?
We'll wait till we get this fish in, but
We're way behind, Sam. You better step it up.
there you go. It's looking like it's 150 to 96.
We don't have 200 inches yet, so we can't stop.
Adam
That's
Murray,
true.
that is a freaking
Hey,
good one.
The clock doesn't say 7 o'clock either.
That's right.
I mean, I said earlier in the show when Polenz was catching them, there must be a chatterbait bite. So
Yeah,
Kinda
and you were
dialed.
kidding.
It's crazy. Can you guys see all this behind me?
yeah, I mean,
That's
I
how
would.
it's fishing. They're not even supposed to be. I mean, I don't get it. I just don't get it.
Did you not let
Let's
them know
all
you had a
pull
game
up.
today, Mike?
Let's all pull up where people usually fish and go swimming. That makes sense. There's a whole other section of the lake that's all wide open. That I don't get it.
Mm. That was like me last KVT day where I was on a massive school of fish and I had a boater just come up on his big motor right on top of him and drop the stroll motor. I was like, thank you, sir, much appreciated. Adam, nice fish, man.
Thank you.
I did.
We got
Yeah, that's cool. I'm not going to come in and crowd you. I'm going to help you out a little bit. Hopefully, mostly to block him. He's on his way. You know what I'm saying?
I'll mute them while they're discussing the juice. Not that the viewers don't want to hear it, but for the integrity. Greg, man, they're figuring it out here.
Yeah. That's what we were talking about earlier. Remember, we were talking about, these teams coming in like New York and then, we like Warhawks, like Motor City, what they did to us. This is exactly what we were talking about. Getting fish, in an area, breaking it in, teaming up and figuring this out and see if Mike can get some fish doing the same thing, man. And try to, there's 2 or 3 fish around that fishing where Adam was. You gotta do it, man. You gotta have another guy there,
Yeah. Especially keeping him fired up, if he just spent a ton of time off of it, high possibility, if Adam hooks into one, Mike can jump in there and keep the school going.
I got him here now.
Oh, we know. We muted you, so we didn't have to hear your team talk. We didn't want to divulge the juice to the other team.
Oh, that's nice of you guys.
Yeah,
Hey,
we're respectful
appreciate
of
that.
Yeah, of course.
So we do have one of them that's starting to kind of approach this area. So that's another reason why I came across.
Playing a little defense.
Oh, Mike.
I like that. First cast.
Yeah, there you go.
What we back are more.
Hey, are we too close for a good clear transmission here?
No, you're good.
I can hear you very well, Mike.
Yeah,
I
you're
appreciate you asking, though.
Okay, I didn't even think about that. I just because I heard Adam talking and it was kind of broken up on my phone, so I just wanted curious.
No, you're good. We actually muted you while you guys were talking, so just for that reason.
At the end of the game, if y'all need to give each other a victory kiss or something, we'll mute it or something. But I understand.
You just want viewer ratings to go up, don't you?
Look, we started this off with Mike Only fans. We're going to end it with Mike Only fans. That's the only way to be.
I like it.
I'm a man of the people. I give the people what they want. Adam, man, I want you to kind of, I know we've been here with you the whole time. We kind of know what you're doing, but as you're starting to get it more and more dialed, if you don't mind spilling the juice a little bit, just kind of break down what you're targeting. How deep a water are you in? How high is the grass coming up? That kind of stuff.
Basically, doing the same thing, just working the grass. One thing I did do is I slowed down a lot. Mm-hmm. And like I said earlier, every time I've been to this lake, every time I've found one fish, I find more. So I kind of knew whenever I started getting.
Oh gosh, I just got hammered.
Goodness,
I just got hammered.
they're
There you
here.
go. That's why you're there,
Yeah.
man.
Trying to stay focus on this dude. So, but yeah, basically, I'm just working the grass, man, ripping it out of there, and they're just smoking it as soon as it gets in that thick stuff. You can tell they're in that thick grass because I'm not really getting hit on any open water. It's
Right.
always when I'm ripping it, or as soon as it hits the bottom is whenever I'm getting my hits.
Right.
There's a lot more here though, so that's got me excited.
Boy, this is what me and BK were talking about, like from the get-go. This is such good team fishing. This is what this is about, man. You know, guys getting on them, it has a development pattern. You get your other guy in there, and you share that school and fire them up, man. Get them fired up. It's great.
Yeah, there ain't no doubt if Michael hung into that one, he could have cast around the boat and pulled one.
Right. Now, is this like a highway for you, like where these fish just come in and out of, and
It's kind of in a corner. It kind of comes around a bend there, and it tapers off. It gets real deep. It's sort of like a shallow grass.
Yep.
The water.
Yeah, it's actually like a grass shelf.
So what you get is you get that real shallow, about that 4 or 5 foot, those real good grass balls. And basically that's what I'm targeting. I'm going out and I'm finding where I don't see any more grass on my graph, and then I'll just split the difference there and just stay right there on that line. And you just got to have faith that they're there, honestly. I mean, I've casted past these fish probably a dozen times a day, and I knew they were here, but there at first they wasn't. Now I'm slowly getting the bite, so it's working out.
Love it, man. Pretty cool view here on Mike's screen to still
Yeah,
got out of there in the background.
there it is. Exactly. That's right.
Here, somebody having a good time.
It sounds like Lake Anna to me, man. I just got like these chills.
Dude,
Like, I can't
this
stand Lake Anna.
place is freaking crazy right now.
Oh yeah.
All those boats that you see in the background, that's the end of the lake where most of the fishing is done. That's like where the only grass in the whole lake is. Decent
Oh,
grass and
man.
a decent grass line. It's all right there. Why on earth they all go down there to do what they're doing instead of out in the middle of nothing? I don't get it.
Hey, Linseman, the difference is I was not on that broadcast. I was the one who did that. So if you want your broadcast to be run respectfully, you just got to have me on the cast. That's it, man. I don't know what else to tell you, man. Yeah, I couldn't get this game. I'd be DQ'd because I probably would have asked one of these boats for a beer by now.
For sure. Oh, Dave's got one on.
Good one.
Dave's got one in the boat.
Oops.
Now, Dave, do you have a board? Oh, that's a good one.
He's got a board. He's got an identifier. Dave is ready to fish.
He just needs
Oh,
a chip
hang
in
on.
a chair, man. A chip in a chair.
I didn't put my tether on it though. Here's my tether.
That's what the tether's for. Just have it in the boat.
Oh,
Don't actually attach it to anything.
You're supposed to actually use
It's
the
just for
tether?
looks.
I thought
Yeah.
they were just for look.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but I saw Dave wearing it like a choker earlier, so might be into some stuff. David, what's it gonna go, man?
17.5.
Okay.
That's my guess.
All right. We'll see you in a second, man.
Yeah, boy.
George cheered him on, man.
Is he cheering him on or does he have a fish?
No, you don't have a fish.
Okay. Adam, you and Mike throwing the exact same bait, different color, same color, 2 different brands. What do you guys?
Nope. 2 different approaches completely.
Oh, okay. I like that.
Sorry, I know
like
you
that
asked
a
Adam,
lot.
but he didn't know that I switched. So
I like that a lot. Big fan of diversifying your bonds. Welcome back, Sam Jones.
Guys, I want to tell you this, man. After these games, these standings are going to be absolutely chaotic. I'm going to need a freaking abacus to try to figure out what's going on.
For your viewers at home who don't know what an abacus is, it's a counter for old people. It basically does what a calculator does, but way less efficiently.
Yeah, that's what the cavemen used to do math.
It's what Greg used in middle school to do math.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna be hearing a jet ski motor in my sleep. Freaking
you and me both.
I know, man. Sam, how's your time been going since you've been away?
Not great. Right on the off. Probably 15, I would say.
I'll be back, Adam.
And at another
I'll be back.
while I caught a real nice. Had that as a wake boat came by and rocked me, and I looked.
Okay, you're breaking up pretty bad, Sam, but I got you lost the fish, and the boat traffic is getting to you a little bit.
Yeah, the boat traffic. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, a little bit better. Mellow.
Scott Shishwood's Todd is an abacus.
Motor City throws up a 17.25 on the board. That looks good.
Good fish. By Dave.
Yep. Old Dave. Welcome back, Dave. Nice fish, man.
Thank you.
So we still don't have a limit, though, right?
No, neither team does.
How many fish does each team have?
I think the Knights have 7 or 8. But let me just take a look, and I'll tell you exactly before I just sit here and keep guessing.
Borrow the abacus.
The the Knights have 9 fish. The Ambassadors have, I think, 7. Yeah, 7.
Right on.
Always remember to retie, guys, after a few fish.
Are you talking to Mike or?
Dude,
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's
It's too
brutal.
soon. I know.
Brutal.
I know.
Wow.
I know.
I can't wait to see you at a boat ramp one of these
Get
days.
in
know,
the
man.
head, man. Get in
I'm
the
gonna
heads right
give you
now.
a big hug,
Daggone.
especially now that I've seen that backside on camera. Whew. You're gonna get a good hug.
Hey, man, don't mess with Mike. His ass is sponsored.
You keep thinking hug all you want, big boy.
That's funny.
I'm glad I didn't see that live because I would have cried too. I think Greg made me watch it. Sickening.
Oh. Yeah, that was. It's a KFL moment, man.
But having dumped a 9 or 10 pounder or bigger last year, I completely understand that. I didn't break it off; it just hook came out, and that sickened me.
Yeah.
But that's the only way I know how to cope with it is just joke about it. So I'm just projecting on Mike.
That's all you can do after,
I mean, God,
You know,
dude,
you
it just.
never
Glad I could help you
remember.
out. That's what I'm
Yeah,
here for.
thank you.
You never remember the fish that you catch. It's always the ones that you lose.
Oh no, I haven't talked about that 8 pounder I caught the end of last year at all. But I'll talk about the 5 pounders I lose in tournaments for 3 years.
Yeah, I mean, it's always the ones. Exactly.
Makes me sick.
Oh, here's some breaking news. President Joe Biden tests positive for COVID-19 again. Man.
Yeah, he was hanging out at my house. He got wrecked.
Lost our wing.
Oh, here and there.
There we go. There's another one. Doesn't seem very big though.
Dave.
Ooh, bigger than I thought. Come on, slow down. There we go.
And
Hey,
here comes Motor
Dave.
City.
And here they come.
Okay, this is gonna be a brawl. Ooh.
I think Dave just needed me to give him a little bit of space.
I think Dave just needed his own board. Your board wasn't helping him out none.
Well, that one is still my board, but
Boat, stop coming at me.
Never mind.
Hey, home.
It's
See me, right? Thank you.
I lost 2 keepers in the same spot on 2 casts.
So, I'm going to have to cut out for just a little bit. I can feel my phone getting extremely hot again.
All right, Mike. Good luck, man.
Yeah, do your thing, man.
Dude, Dave, man, making a push here for Motor City. They needed that. Starting to lose some momentum in the matchup. Oh man, someone's listening to Big Pimpin'? Now we're gonna get copyright infringement.
Oh,
Good
no.
job.
This video's already been copyrighted, man. Thanks.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, boaters.
Well, boys, we got 20 minutes before I have to hop on the other broadcast, man, the main broadcast. I'm gonna get off here. I'll leave this running, man. And I mean, I've got to get ready for the other one here, and let the dog out and all that stuff, man. So
Yeah, I gotta go eat some food.
yeah, I'm gonna check you guys out. I'll leave this guys running. Sam, you got this broadcast from here on in.
Yeah, we're good.
I'll see at the main one. Okay.
Yeah, we'll be on.
All right, sounds good.
It's gonna be real quiet from now on.
Real quiet.
Man, this Fishing Chaos app keeps crashing on me.
If it didn't, it would be fishing organized. Fishing. Oh.
Oh, you sucker.
Largemouth. Largemouth.
Large mouth.
Yep.
Is it a large mouth?
Yeah, he's fairly large.
All
No, somebody was asking me over your catch. Sound like a fish.
Sam, you got any tricks for keeping your phone from overheating so bad?
I haven't had that issue. I guess I've been lucky. But when it does start to overheat, just
Yeah.
top the cooler for a second in a sandwich bag or something. Just toss it in the cooler, and it'll cool off enough pretty quick that you can get right back on it.
I got you. Yeah, it's just with this direct sunlight, man. Mine gets real hot and just periodically just goes into self-preservation mode.
Yeah, it'll do that.
Yeah.
Especially depending on what kind of case you have. If you've got a case that really, holds that heat.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's a quick fix, or just take your hat off and set it over the top of your phone for a minute.
I got to try and do something here with it real quick. I can just feel it. It's real hot. Battery's going down fast. So I'll be back on here in a jiffy.
All right. All right, it's 4 o'clock. We're going to switch over to the national broadcast. If you're watching this, go to KFL Fishing on Facebook or go to KFL Fishing on YouTube, and you'll find the national broadcast, which will be starting right now. That runs till 5, and then we'll be back on the live broadcast here after that.